Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Mark Kuker. I'm with Williams Kuker Berezovsky. I've done vinyl chloride cases for about 12 years, and I spent a lot of time talking to workers who've been exposed to vinyl chloride and working with experts who are familiar with what it does to people. Vinyl chloride is a very highly volatile gas. In high concentrations, it can knock you out, make you pass out, make you high like being high on drugs. It can cause breathing problems. It has a distinct odor. It's described as a sweet type of odor. Sweet as in sugar. And if you can smell it, it means you're being exposed to a very high level of it. Vinyl chloride can't be smelled unless it's in the thousands of parts per million. Give you an idea what's considered an acceptable level of vinyl chloride. Acceptable level is 1 part per million for 8 hours. The maximum exposure for 15 minutes is 5 parts per million, so an exposure of thousands of parts per million is really bad. Now, in this train spill, over 180,000 pounds of vinyl chloride was released into the air. That can contaminate a very wide area to a very high extent. 1 pound of vinyl chloride would contaminate a 5-acre area to 2 parts per million. So you can imagine what 180,000 pounds of vinyl chloride would contaminate in the town of Paulsboro too. So it's a very significant and serious exposure, and it put people's health at risk.
Some of these people have concerns. They're concerned about their health. What do you think about their concerns?
Well, they should be concerned. We don't want to alarm people, but it is a toxic chemical. There are studies of animals that have shown even one exposure at a very high burst of exposure could cause health problems, could cause changes in the liver and the lungs. We don't know what effects this is going to have on people long term, and people should certainly see their doctors and talk to their doctors about it. They shouldn't just take the word of Conrail or Conrail's contractor about the health effects, because there is scientific information that shows even a short but high burst of exposure can be harmful.
Williams Kuker Berezovsky and the Cedar Law Firm are investigating this matter. How can they help people?
Well, we are very familiar with what vinyl chloride can do, and we have a lot of experience in cases involving chemical exposure. In the lawsuit that we're bringing, we're asking for medical monitoring. People get medical testing on an ongoing basis to see what is wrong with them. We also can get people compensation for the interference, disruption of their lives, having to leave their homes or having to be stuck inside their homes, as well as for the medical problems they've suffered.
As a community, what should these people be doing?
It's really important people stay involved. This is going to be an ongoing process with the Department of Health conducting a health study. People should cooperate with the study. They should let the Department of Health know about the health problems they've had. They should keep a record of the complaints they've made, and they should go to meetings, hear what the Department of Health is doing, and make sure that they are serving the community and serving the public and doing the study properly and thoroughly.
Thank you.
Good.
I think